Tell us a little bit about what this movie's about how you see it and with the characters, things like that.
I think ultimately this movie is really about friendship. It's about the power of female friendship, and I think what it is to really let yourself be open to someone else, and through seeing yourself in someone else's eyes, you're able to become sort of your most authentic self. And and logistically it's about two girls that don't like each other, that are forced to live together because of economical reasons in New York, and start a phone sex hotline. But I think it's to me, I just thought it was such a special look at women and how they relate to each other, and owning your sexuality, and really letting yourself be yourself through your friendships.
Excellent. You've done both big movies and independent films. What made you decide to help get this one going and to star in it?
Well, this script was just so remarkable and special to me from the second I read it. I'd read a draft about a year before they sent it to me officially. And there's a lot of bad stuff out there. There's, especially for women, the roles can be really undefined. They can be really divisive. They can be really cliched or archetypal. And this was something that was just so fresh and so unique. And I had also, I've been around in a long time doing these kind of really amazing supporting characters with wonderful people. But, I was ready to try my hand at being a lead in a movie. And it's hard to do in the studio world when you haven't proven yourself in that way. And so it was such a gift when this came about, and I'd also been wanting to sort of try my hand at producing and getting into something earlier and developing a script, and it was just one of these kind of amazing moments where everything came together, and then to work with these really inspiring women, and Lauren and Katie, who decided to take a chance on themselves and make the movie independently. I think it's a really exciting time with women right now, especially in the comedy world, of women sort of, standing up and saying, like, you know what, we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen for ourselves, for the kind of entertainment we want to see, for the kind of movies we want to get made. And it's an incredible place to sort of be a part of that moment.
Absolutely. Some of the dialogue had to have made you blush. Did you have trouble keeping a straight face?
You know what? The funniest part about those phone sex calls and the crazy things that we say is, like, the more outrageous it was, the less of a big deal it was in a way. And it was the more intimate stuff. It was the phone calls or the moments that felt more real, that felt more intimate, that felt more sexually true. That was what made me and everybody else around us kind of blush and have to pull back a little for the movie.
How did you stoke the comedic chemistry between yourself and Lauren on screen?
Lauren and I had a really wonderful dynamic as soon as we met. I adore her, and I knew as soon as I read the script that whoever wrote this script before I met Lauren and Katie had to be so smart and funny and silly and wonderful, and they were. And because we all worked so closely together before we got on set, I think there was already like a sense of safety and dynamic in play. And this is such a fun movie to shoot. I mean, and I think we were both so excited about doing this and about working together on it that it sort of it came really naturally, we're so lucky.
And finally, what do you hope audiences feel while and after watching the movie?
I hope people have a good time. I hope people sort of forget about their lives for an hour and a half and have a good laugh and leave feeling good. I think, there's something to be said. Lives are hard, times are tough, and to go in and have an hour and a half of sort of like a feel-good time, I think is a gift. And then, there are other little lessons in there that this isn't a message film, but I think, talking about how important friendships are, how important it is to let yourself be open to someone, to own your sexuality. I think those are all really nice things to take away from it as well.